Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome in if this is your first time being here. This is Tarot by Melissa, and today we're going to be looking into what's ahead for you in the upcoming month of April 2024. So we'll be using tarot, oracle, charms, and astro dice today to kind of get you a full picture of the energies, events, or situations of significance that you need to know about as you head into the month of April. Getting into our disclaimers, do keep in mind this is a general reading. So as a best practice, if anything in this reading feels confusing or it doesn't feel like it fits for your situation, simply just release it and let it go. Remember, these are collective readings, so there are a lot of different people putting eyes on them. And even though you are selecting a specific pile, I'm still tapping into the general collective energy of those of you who selected that pile. So it may not be resonant to you, every single thing that I'm saying, and that's totally normal and totally okay. Just don't allow it to get you upset, okay? Just click off and say, okay, that wasn't my message today, and it's all good. If you guys did want to book a personal reading, any of the details on how you can book one with me will be linked in the description box down below. All right, so let's go ahead and select your reading. So today we have a choice between 3 different groups for you to choose from. If you are drawn to group 1, we'll be working with this little Malachite teardrop. If you're drawn to group number 2, you will be working with this little fire quartz heart. And if you're drawn to group number 3, we'll be working with this little Bumblebee Jasper crystal. So I want you guys to go ahead and take a deep breath. Go ahead and select the crystal or the group of cards that you feel the most intuitively connected to. Once you've made your choice, scroll down to the description box below where you'll find the timestamp that will take you to your reading that you've selected. See you there. Hey, group number 1, if you all were drawn to this Malachite crystal, this will be your message for the upcoming month of April. We will also be delving into charms toward the ending of your reading. If you specifically just like charms and you want to skip cards, I'll have the charms timestamp below for you for your convenience. So let's go ahead and see what's in store for you guys this month. So starting us off, we have the Star in reverse. We have the Queen of Earth. And we have the Ace of Water. And we have Scorpio. Investigate. That's beautiful. I mean, all these cards are stunning. So what's going on for you guys? So with Scorpio kind of being your overall energy, I feel I'm getting a lot right now. Okay, let me slow down. With Scorpio being the overall energy, I'm feeling intuitively like there's something that you all are kind of getting to the bottom of this month. Scorpio is a water sign, and it is the sign of really like digging deep, within. Like the card says, with the keyword of investigate, right? So there's something that you guys are needing to kind of like maybe more closely scrutinize, or maybe scrutinize is the wrong word, but there's something to get to the bottom of. There's some digging that you're doing here, some research that you are doing here. And it's interesting because like you all selected Malachite, which can be associated with the heart space, the areas of like love or just, heart connection in general. So with the Ace of Cups coming up here toward the ending of the month, I definitely feel like there's a connect here between like doing this sort of investigation or research, because whatever you're researching is something that has to do with your heart, whether it has to do with romantic relationships or doing work that you love. I could kind of see both. But it's like with the Star in reverse, I feel like you guys are kind of coming into the month like in a much more realistic and kind of like practical mindset around this, right? Because the Star, it's beautiful, right? It's healing energy, but it's also kind of an energy of like having our head in the clouds sometimes, or maybe not in the clouds, but it's more this energy of like optimistic, like positivity and kind of hopefulness for the future. But sometimes when I see the Star card, there can be a lack of action here, depending on surrounding cards, right? So with the Star in reverse, it's almost like I feel you guys are coming into a much more grounded and like realistic and action-oriented approach to whatever it is that you're doing. So instead of it being kind of this future optimistic idea, it's like, this is what I'm doing right now in reality, okay? We've done all the dreaming, we've done the visualizing. It's like almost giving me the like an energy of some of you guys have been like manifesting something, and now you're like, nah, I've done enough scripting, I've done enough vision boards, now I need to put in the action, right? So Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles coming through as well. So again, there's something here for you guys this month around like taking care of the responsibilities associated with whatever this is. Okay. So putting in the work, putting in the effort, putting in the dedication, and taking a very responsible approach to things here. I also think for a lot of you guys, when it comes to like themes around work or career, this month, I do think that things are going to be going well for you. I think a lot of you guys will probably be pretty busy this month or just have just like a lot of things that you're stepping into, some responsibilities that you're stepping into. I think financially as well, things are probably going well for you this month. This is a very stable energy. But closing us off with this Ace of Cups, there's an opening up here toward the ending of the month of the heart space, which is so beautiful. Like it kind of starts you off like in a more grounded, kind of practical, action-oriented, let's get to the bottom of things energy, putting in that work, and then ending up the month with like this opening of the heart space. And I'm really drawn to this little pearl. Like there's some sort of pearl of wisdom that you guys have unearthed through your research, which is opening up an opportunity for either new love or for more love just in general to be flowing into your life. And or even if this is related to career, it's like an energy of doing what you love, right? So let's continue. Group 1, what else do you guys need to know? What's coming towards you in the month of April? What else do we need to know about this specific situation here? What else for group number 1, please, Spirit? Ooh. What else for my group 1 viewers, please, Spirit? What else do they need to know? We have attachment. Oh, this is so interesting. Okay. So interesting. And then we have cornucopia, which is so beautiful. Appreciation, gratitude for what you have, which makes sense with attachment. And look at this. Underneath we have Magician in the Mirror. So you guys definitely are, I think, like kind of calling in some sort of new beginning for yourself. And it seems like it's specifically tied to either like romance and love or just like being able to just have more abundance of love in your life, which makes sense with that cornucopia being here. But yeah, it's like you guys are putting in the effort here this month to show gratitude for what you do have, coming out of like a lack mindset and understanding that like you create your reality. Right? That's kind of what the Magician in the Mirror talks about. It's like the magician in the tarot. You know, you are kind of like a direct reflection of what you create for yourself, whether it has to do with your relationships, you know, your career, whatever it is. Like, and you have the power to make changes if you want. So yeah, it's like you guys are kind of digging deep this month and coming into this realization. And I feel like it's a month of becoming much more empowered here. We do kind of have this energy of attachments here. And so this is kind of about like releasing and letting go of things that are holding you back, that are keeping you in the dark, that are keeping you stuck in old ways of doing things that do not serve you any longer, right? For a lot of you guys, I feel like this could be working on attachment stuff in relationships. For others of you, it could be working around like attachments to like material things or money or just like old outmoded beliefs. It's like there is this energy of you guys like kind of being stuck in a certain way of doing things, but you're realizing that this certain way of doing things is not bringing you like the results that you want. And so I think there is that realization with the Star in reverse is like, okay, this attachment that I have is not getting me where I want to go. It's a very like realistic way of confronting it. And I see you guys putting in that work to better understand your situation, to come up with a different way. And mostly with this Queen of Pentacles, I'm feeling this energy of taking accountability, right? Taking accountability for your own effort that you put into this. Cornucopia is beautiful as well because this is talking about like blessings and abundance like flowing to you. So it definitely seems like you guys like by the ending of the month are very much on a path of, you know, positivity and new beginnings and abundance all around. So let's continue. Group 1. What else? What else do they need to know for group 1 for April? This is so beautiful, you guys. I'm so excited for you. We have Maya, the ruby star. I embody my authentic and sensual essence. This is root chakra energy. Yeah, so this could have to do with like attachments to like maybe material things. I don't know, but it's kind of like an emphasis on the foundations of whatever this is, right? Getting to the root of it, understanding where something begins and originates, which makes a lot of sense with Scorpio because, again, Scorpio is about really digging deep and looking for that root cause instead of just like dealing with things on the surface level, right? And so there's something here that's foundational that's kind of like keeping you stuck that you guys are unearthing this month. And there's like a shift in perspective around like how you kind of set yourself up from a foundational perspective. Hopefully this is making sense. Okay, let's continue. There's like an energy of like being more authentic to yourself as well, like allowing who you really are to shine through. And maybe that's something that you guys haven't been doing up till this point. We have beloved Zeus. This is another root chakra card, you guys. Lovers. This cosmic union is destined for greatness. So yeah, this definitely could have to do with relationships for a lot of you guys. You know, whether you're connecting with someone specifically or just wanting to open up to more love in your life, friendships, companionship, whatever it is, there definitely seems to be a connection to like the foundations of who you are and digging into where this attachment comes from so that you can open up to better types of like relationships with people around you. Again, whether it's love or otherwise. But the Ace of Cups is definitely telling me there's potential for new love here this month, like romantic love for sure. All right, so let's get a couple of these cards to close this part of the reading out, group one, and then we're going to move into charms. All right, group one, what else do they need to know about April and this situation we're digging into here? We have declutter. Declutter your life. Let go of correspondence, objects, and people you no longer want. Someone will hurt your feelings and reveal a new side of themselves that you may wish to avoid. These are always very oddly specific, so that may not be for everyone there. But it wouldn't surprise me with the star reverse. It's like there is kind of this energy of like seeing the reality of something here. You know what I mean? Whether it's like a friend or a romantic partner or even in yourself, right? But it's like you guys are definitely still working through needing to let something go as you come into the month of April, whether it's a person or just like a behavior or a way of doing something. Okay, we have achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on the family front, someone's health could cause some secret worries and sleepless nights. These are so funny. They really do read like random, like a fortune cookie would. But this is talking about success, right? And I do see that coming in for you guys with this Queen of Earth being here at the center of the spread, right? There's something to be celebrated for the work that you're doing to try to move forward in a positive direction and to detach yourself from these things that are holding you back or people that are holding you back. So I do see you guys feeling successful in something you accomplished this month. Okay, what else? We have planning. Now's the time to lay down the foundations. Yes, that's exactly what that root chakra is talking about. For your future, financial gains are more than likely. So we see that here with cornucopia and with the Queen of Earth. And then we have your future positive direction will reveal itself. Any doubts and confusions will soon disappear. Yes. Yeah. So I think what's important for you guys to know is that this month you are headed in the right direction, it seems, at least according to what I am seeing here. So if you've had any doubts, just know that things are looking up for you. Now, I'm going to go ahead, group one, and I'm going to just clear off the cards, set them to the side, and then we're going to look to see what the charms have to say as well. Hey, group number one. So let's go ahead and jump in next to your charms and dice to see what additional messages we can get for you for the upcoming month of April. So I do still have all of your cards here, like off camera, off to the side in case we need to reference them. But let's see what else. What else, Spirit, for group one in the month of April? All right, so we've got 10th house and we have, I think that's Pisces. I have to check because as you guys probably know, because I say this all the time, whenever I use these dice, like they don't use the traditional glyphs for the zodiac. So I have to like reference the little guidebook. So, all right, what else? Group number one. What else is happening for group 1 in the month of April? What else do they need to know? All right. We have a crown, the star, letter C. We just kind of get these things kind of spaced out and take a look here. Lots of stuff going on in like the love and partnership department for sure. Okay. You have a lot of initials coming up, so that's kind of interesting. Those could mean different things to different people. All right. Group 1. First, I want to look at these. Is that Pisces? I think it is. Yeah, that one is Pisces. Okay. So you guys have like this 10th house in Pisces energy under like the spiritual section or the self section. So there could be something around your public image as it relates to spirituality or creativity that's being highlighted this month. Maybe this is one of the things that you guys are doing for work. And when we look over in the career section, we don't have anything here specifically, but we do have some stuff here with finances. The letter J, so that could be someone's initials or significant initial to something else related to finances. And then we also have these playing cards which talk about fate. So there's something fated going on around like money or financial flow this month. You guys have the letter G here under health and wellness. You have the letter C here under home and family. And you have the star and you also have the crown. So the star specifically is talking about dream fulfillment. And the crown is talking about honor and respect. So there's definitely something really beautiful here coming through for you guys around like your home living situation or family. Again, C could be somebody's initials, but it seems like you guys are being respected in this area of life and fulfilling some sort of dream here as well. It's interesting too because remember we had the star in the reverse. So it's kind of interesting. Like there could be something here about your home situation this month, like when you first start the month, maybe there's some like pessimism around it or something like that. But it seems like things are ending up in a really good space in that area for you guys as you proceed throughout the month. And then we come up here. So we have the letter E. This again could be somebody's initials, like a love interest or something like that. We have, let me see, the elephant is community. So I feel like you guys might meet somebody in a group, like someone significant, an opportunity for love in like a friend group or like a group. Like it seems like something where you would share like similar interests or something like that. And there's definitely like this theme of security here with the clothespin, like securing and holding down. Maybe some of you guys are just like getting started dating someone or... The first quarter moon talks about challenges and taking action. And you guys also have the number 1, which is about independence and determination. So it could be that a lot of you guys are coming into this month like either connecting with someone or just starting to date someone or whatever. But there's like, it's interesting. We have this theme of security here with the clothespin. And both of these kind of talk about taking action with regard to self, right? So even though we do have this community energy of other people or another significant person being here in your life under love, there is sort of like this self-accountability energy that I'm seeing around your own security when it comes to this relationship or just friendships and relationships in general. It's kind of bringing me back to that attachment card, right? Where like some of you guys might be working through some outmoded beliefs or a security and attachment stuff in relationships. But I do think like in terms of your advice and guidance that they're providing you here. So we have the key, which talks about unlocking something, unlocking spiritual knowledge. And then we also have the like navigation wheel, which I think this is just about staying on course potentially. Like, let me just double check. Let's see. Wheel. Yeah, the helm. Navigation. Yeah. So it's like, I think what Spirit is saying is like you're on the right path, right? And that's kind of the vibe we were getting toward the end of your reading with signs, right? So just keep going, keep steering the course, keep following your intuition. And it's interesting too, because it's like we had this, the key talks about unlocking knowledge, and you guys were ending your reading with this pearl of wisdom, right? So I feel like you're getting some sort of pearl of wisdom this month from someone that you need to be following, or maybe it's coming from your higher selves or your spiritual side. I don't know, but there's definitely like something here about some wisdom or answer to your question that you need to be using as a way to kind of steer yourself through the month. So that's what I'm seeing for you, Group 1. Looks like a really beautiful, positive month ahead. Please comment below. Let me know how this resonates and what you guys have planned for the month of April. If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so that you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I look forward to seeing you there. Bye! Hey Group 2, and welcome to your reading. So today we're going to be looking into what's ahead for you all in the month of April. We're also going to be doing charms. So if you guys like charms and you don't want to watch this part with the cards, you can skip to the timestamp below because I'll have it linked for you there. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump in and see what is coming through for you guys this month. So pile 2, we have the Two of Earth, which is the Two of Pentacles. We have the High Priestess in reverse. We have the Call, which is Judgment. And we have Aries energy, keyword being act, which is cool. All right, lots of like major arcana energy here for you guys, Group 2. So I do think that this month you guys are kind of like focused on yourselves with the Aries energy coming through. Focus on yourselves or focus on some sort of like goal or aspiration that you're wanting to go for. You know, Aries, it's very strong energy. It's very passionate energy. It's very like self-focused energy, which is not a bad thing. I know that a lot of times in society, like you say that and people are like, oh my God, you're selfish. Sometimes that's okay, right? Sometimes we need to kind of focus on our own stuff. So there could be something even about like you guys, like it's like there definitely seems to be something you're kind of going for or something that's up for a review or a change this month. But this could even be talking about some of you guys like, I don't know, just focused on who you are as a person and who you want to be, right? Maybe there's something connected to that here for you as well. So kind of starting off this month, we have the Two of Pentacles. This tells me you guys are kind of like juggling. You know, there could be like multiple things going on in your life, a lot of different things that you're balancing, priorities, competing priorities potentially. Sometimes I see the Two of Pentacles come up as well when we're having to like move money around, like moving money from banking, like checking to savings or savings to checking or credit card payment. Like there could be some like shuffling around of finances going on for some of you as well. Could be something, you know, tied to whatever this is that you're taking action on. And I definitely see you guys like being in a more open energy with the High Priestess in reverse, right? This is not a month where I see you guys really like leaning back and just observing. You know, it's definitely a month where it seems like you guys are really out there, like out there in the open, maybe out there like expressing yourself, out there, you know, doing it at whatever it is that you want to do. And with the Call, with Judgment, whatever this is, it's definitely something where you guys could be deciding if something is deserving of like a second chance, or maybe deciding if it's time to let go of something. You know, the Judgment card kind of talks about doing a full life review. And if there's like a certain goal or something that you're doing, someone in your life, whatever, like that you're going after this month, Group 2, it's like with Judgment being here, there's sort of this decision coming at the end of the month of like, okay, let me review everything. Let me review my life as a whole. And like, let me decide with the Two of Pentacles, does this thing fit for me? Is it time to continue to move forward, or is it time for me to let it go? All right, so let's continue. I want to get a little more info here for you guys. What else for my Group 2 viewers, please, Spirit? What else is coming through for Group 2 in the month of April? Let's see. Oh, okay. Could be a love interest that's peeking through here. Let's see. We have contract. Something you've committed to, or you're deciding if you need to commit to. Root chakra, Archangel Michael. Yeah, and we have anxiety, like kind of a, oh, there he is again. Maybe there's someone here for you guys this month. What I feel though is like with this energy, like the Two of Pentacles is saying like you guys are kind of weighing the options of some sort of commitment here with contract. So contract can talk about like literal legal contracts that we have to sign. It can talk about entering into something new that we're seriously committing to, right? And that could be anything. I feel like with the Two of Pentacles, it may have to do with like something to do with your money potentially. So maybe work for some of you guys, but there's definitely this like weighing of the pros and cons and looking at different options and really asking yourself like how this fits in to your passions, how this fits into like you as a person. Like, does this, also provide you with the stability with the root chakra that you would need? And I feel like that's where this sort of energy of judgment is coming in. There's an evaluation here around like, okay, maybe this opportunity is really exciting. Maybe it's going to kind of get you out there, moving around, whatever it is. But I think you have to decide this month, like, does this situation feel like it's going to set you up with like a strong, solid foundation for your future endeavors here? All right, let's continue, group 2. What else do you guys need to know about this upcoming month of April? The Lost Star, out of the darkness into the light. That's what I'm saying. Like, it feels that you guys are really shifting out of like a time of being reclusive or being within. Rebirth, it's such a beautiful word, right? Like, it's almost giving me this energy with Aries of like a rebranding or a reviving of self, putting yourself back out there again, you know? We also have the Oracle. I am the Oracle. My intuitive insights flow freely. So I want to kind of go back to the High Priestess in reverse for a second, because you know, the High Priestess in reverse can be an energy of not trusting your intuition, right? And there's a lot of this energy of wanting to go, wanting to move, wanting to act this month. And I get it, because it's like you guys are coming out of the darkness, metaphorically, whatever that means for you. So you may want to get out there. You may want to be seen. You may want to go, go, go. But I do think that there's a message here about listening to your intuition, right? The High Priestess in reverse can be when we're not listening to it, right? It's more like there's this energy here of wanting to go and act and like build and start. But make sure that you guys are also balancing that out with your intuitive insights, right? Like, this is kind of saying that you guys deep down within know what's right for you. You know what's not right for you. So you do want to make sure that as you're making your decision here, that you are honoring that, because there is anxiety here, right? Which means that a lot of you guys could be more in your head about this, or overanalyzing and overthinking versus like letting the answer come to you freely. I feel like meditation could be helpful for this group. And I know it probably sounds so like annoying to say that, but I can tell you from personal experience as someone who's an overthinker, that meditation can be very helpful. And I've had certain insights come to me in meditation that have completely like changed my direction in life. So it can help to quiet the mind and just kind of let things come to you. All right, so let's see. Let's close it out with a few of these cards, and then we'll get into the charms. Group 2. What else do my Group 2 viewers need to know about this month ahead, please, Spirit? We have major life change. Yeah, that's why you guys are anxious about it. There's a lot at stake here. So we have time is right for a major life changes, as a new lifestyle or location brings great joy and a trouble-free existence. We do also have burnout. Your hard work will see results, but your health needs to be maintained. So check in with your doctor, dentist, and health professional. Try to maintain a healthy lifestyle. Burnout, though, is also saying like, don't overwork yourself, right? And I think that you guys could be running the risk here with anxiety and Aries. Like, there's definitely this strong push to go, go, go. And there needs to be a little balance here with like leaning back and letting your intuition guide you and letting things kind of flow to you instead of feeling you have to push to kind of create it all. But yeah, there's definitely something here. You guys might be moving, you might be deciding to move, you might be on the brink of making a major life changing decision. So it definitely makes sense that you would be feeling excited about it with Aries, but also anxious and maybe indecisive in a way. So let's see what else for group 2 this month, please, Spirit. Okay, that's like a lot that came out, but I guess we'll take them. So we have future. You may travel or host an overseas traveler soon. Either way, great social fun awaits. We have difficult times. Be on your guard against chaos as unforeseen perils or emotional upheaval may be foretold. I feel like that's connected to that burnout, like if you guys don't relax. We have nature. Interact with nature in the outdoors, around animals, farmlands, or by the ocean. This will be good for the soul and healing for you. We also have love. Love is in the air. A great time for commitment with contract and taking relationships to the next level. So there's definitely something here about you guys balancing out a little bit so that you can avoid that burnout energy. Getting out into nature could be significant for this group as well. Very healing, meditation, like we said. And there's definitely an energy also here in the background with this man holding a heart. This could be like a romantic partner or someone else in your life that's here to support you from like a heart space perspective, even like a counselor, right? So let's go ahead and see group 2. I'm going to clear these cards off the table and we're going to take a look at what your charms have to add to the message. Hey, group 2, let's go ahead and jump in and we're going to see what the charms and dice have to say. I do still have all of your cards in a pile here off camera, so if we need to reference them, they're here. So group 2, what do they need to know? What else do they need to know about the month of April for them and what's ahead? All right, so we do have Cancer, we have water energy here, the waning gibbous moon, and we have the number 6 here as well. All right, let's go ahead and get some charms. Group 2. What's ahead for group 2, please, Spirit? All right, so we have this, this was here. So we have this little diamond, we have the letter C and H, we have a swan here, an elephant here. We have a lot of stuff coming up under the spiritual side. Okay, we have music notes, we have some stuff coming up in home and family. Lots of stuff here on the spiritual side of things coming up, which we'll tap into. Or the self, spirit and self. This is so interesting because wasn't I saying, you guys, it feels like this is a month of focusing on yourself versus like others. And I do kind of feel like with the teddy bear, so the teddy bear is interesting, and it's interesting that it's coming up under home and family because this is said to represent trauma. This is the key word for the teddy bear. And so there could be some emotion here around some stuff from childhood for you guys this month with that water being there. Definitely emotions. Maybe kind of, I don't know, I'm just kind of like thinking, it's like when I look back at your cards, there could be, it could be like maybe that's where some of this root chakra stuff is coming from because like the home and family is kind of your roots, right? Maybe this is something that you guys will be working through this month or something that you're coming into the month having worked through as well. And there's a lot of like spiritual and self-focused insight, especially with Cancer coming up here in this area. It's like Cancer is also home and family, right? Family connections, like being more compassionate with yourself. So it's interesting to see that connection between like tougher stuff here with this category being carried over into the category of self, right? So you guys have a lot here. We have the bee, which talks about teamwork and productivity. We have the little treble clef, which is talking about being in sync. We have the unicorn, which is talking about things not being as they seem or fantasizing. And then we also have this little moon and star, which have to do with being adored. So it kind of is giving like self-love energy with this moon and star. But also there's something here about like you being in sync with people around you with the bee. Because again, the bee is talking about teamwork. It's talking about productivity. This could even be talking about like you guys feeling this need to always be in productivity mode. And maybe this is something that stems from your upbringing as well. But there's definitely something with this unicorn here where something with regard to self and some of the insights that you're gaining. Like there's a looking at it deeper, right? Because the unicorn is also kind of telling me like there's been some sort of like either, I don't want to say fantasy, it's like illusions about it potentially. I also feel like intuitively, this group, you guys are very unique. I feel like you're a very unique person. And I think that that could also be like why maybe some of you guys feel like the black sheep in your family or something, you know, like you're very unique and you stand out and you're a unicorn, right? You're something that feels very foreign to other people in your family. And so maybe it's just about like learning how can you still be your unique self and harmonize, you know, with those around you for your, like for your own peace, right? Hopefully that makes sense. So we have like also kind of a new start here with well-being, which I think could also be tied to a lot of this. This can be like mental health, wellness, physical fitness, things like that in this area of the charm board. But we do have like a promise, like a new promise being made. So you guys could be starting some new intentions here around this area of life this month. We have the waning gibbous moon, which talks about reevaluating habits and relationships. So it could be that like some of our family members or people in our group, community group, are part of like, you know, you getting things on track in this area. But there's definitely like an energy of letting go of bad habits when it comes to your well-being. For finances and wealth, we do have some initials, the letter C and the letter H. So those could be significant initials for some of you guys, maybe like people or something to do with that. Maybe like the name of your bank or something. I don't know. And then under the career section, we have the swan, which talks about loyalty. So maybe in this area, you know, we have that contract coming up. There could be something about maybe you guys weighing those options around a career move as well with the Two of Pentacles. Like there's something here about loyalty to this group. Maybe it's like a family business or something, and that's where all this stuff is coming into play. Let's see. What else? It's interesting too. Okay, so there's a lot of stuff that's like connecting you to family group too. Which it makes a lot of sense with like you guys wanting to focus on yourself this month with Aries. I feel like there could be a little guilt around it, you know? You have the number 6 here with social life and others. And in my little guidebook for numerology, it's saying this has to do with being a caretaker and responsibilities, right? So maybe some of you guys are in a position where you have to take care of a family member, or you have to take care of, be a caretaker, or be responsible for a lot of other people. If you have children, that would make a lot of sense. And so that's definitely coming up as a significant theme this month. And there's a little bit of like, I don't know. It just seems like there's a decision that you guys have to make about this, around whether or not this is going to fit for you long term in your life. So on the advice and guidance that Spirit has for you, we have the elephant, which talks about community. So it's just interesting. Like that theme is like the common thread throughout everything for you. So there could be a need here for you guys to kind of like get some support from like-minded individuals, which is kind of coming up here as well. It's about like harmonizing your uniqueness and your goals to the team, getting teamwork involved in whatever this is. So this is what I see, group 2. This is very interesting. I would love to hear from you in the comments, like what's going on with you guys this month? What are your plans? How does the reading line up with what you know is going to be going on for you? If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I am looking forward to seeing you there. Bye. Hey group 3, and welcome to your reading. If you guys were drawn to this little Bumblebee Jasper, we're going to go ahead and get into your message for the month of April. And I will be also adding in charms toward the end of your reading. If you guys prefer to just kind of skip to the charms, I'll have that linked, the timestamp linked in the description box below for you. All right, so let's see what you guys have going on this month, group 3. So we start off here with the Hangman in reverse. We have the Strength card in reverse, the Hermit, and we have Conjunction. Okay. What is going on? So with that conjunction energy being there, there's sort of this emphasis for you guys this month on like not going something alone. Like there's a need to kind of connect with allies, people who can support you, people who can make your energy better and you can make their energy better. That kind of vibe. There could also be, I'm feeling, there could also be kind of like an awareness for some of you guys to like your strengths or opportunities in connections with other people and vice versa. Kind of like coming to a realization of how other people impact you or how they are impacting you potentially. Because with the strength card in reverse, there's something here that's like I don't want to say a weakness, but it's like, I don't know if you guys are just feeling not influential or not confident in yourself or feeling unsure of yourself or just feeling like whatever it is too difficult for you to go alone. I feel like that's the energy, or maybe some of you guys just aren't feeling well. You know, the strength card can talk about when we're very sapped of our energy physically as well, but it kind of makes sense that it could be connected to confidence because we also have this, you know, you guys chose the Bumblebee Jasper. And so with the Bumblebee Jasper, this is all about like the confidence, like, you know, being yourself, being strong and in who you are and standing up for who you are, having the courage to kind of do what needs to be done here. And I do kind of see you guys here with the Hermit card kind of drawing back your energy, detaching from something toward the ending of the month this month because maybe it's becoming a little bit too exhausting for you. Now, with the Hanged Man here, I feel like there is this desire to like move forward. There is this desire to like become unstuck from something or to kind of make some sort of a shift here. But something that's kind of getting in the way is this like, either it's like a lack of courage or just feeling really exhausted or tapped out on something. The other thing I feel with the Hanged Man too, you guys, just so you guys know I'm the blunt reader at times. Well, I try to be all the time, but I think that sometimes when we see the Hanged Man in reverse, this can be when someone is refusing to or unable to kind of see a different perspective here, right? And so there could be a need for you guys this month to kind of shift into a little bit of a different mindset or be open to different possibilities or different ways of doing things, right? And maybe you guys kind of know this intuitively already. I feel like you guys know like there's some sort of support that you need, right? But maybe the thought of doing the thing that you know you need to do feels really scary or just feels really like, you know, like something that you don't feel confident doing yet. So let's continue. Let's see what else we can get for you, group 3. What else do my beautiful group 3 viewers need to know about their month ahead, please, Spirit? What else? Oh, the storm warning. Yeah, there's something that's you're needing to. Yeah, let's see. Woman holding a coin. Yeah, see, this is good to see, right? With the attachment in reverse, because I do think that you guys are kind of realizing that there's something that you've been doing or someone or something that you've been connected to that you need to kind of detach from. Even if it's just like a mindset, a way of doing something, you need to detach from it because we have the storm warning here, which is, it's like to me, you're seeing the red flags. You're sensing that something is coming that may not be serving you in your highest good, or it may not be bringing in the type of energy, right? Who wants this coming towards them? You know what I mean? There is a positive spin to the storm, right? Like when the storm comes through, it's kind of like cleansing, right? It's getting rid of the things and washing away the things that we needed to let go of anyway, theoretically, so that you can rebuild new. It's kind of similar to the tower when I see this, you guys. You know, so the beauty is that this is just a red flag right now. It's off in the distance. You can sense that it's coming. You know that it's time to make a change here, right? Because I don't think you guys want to welcome in destruction into your life. Not that this is destruction, but you don't want to have to deal with whatever the red flag is telling you, right? You want to be able to avoid that. So I think it's just about you guys like getting the support that you need to kind of help lift you up and to kind of bring you in a new direction. We have a woman holding a coin here as well. So for some of you guys, you could be getting support, like financial support from someone this month. Let me pull, I'm feeling guided to look in the guidebook about this woman holding a coin. She kind of reminds me of the Queen of Pentacles a little bit here. This could be somebody coming in to help you. So we have a female connection in money, health, or value. The elegantly dressed woman on this card sits on a beautiful chair holding a bright gold coin. When the card comes upright in a woman's reading, it may refer to her directly and to a successful endeavor regarding her own finances or health. This card could also signal a woman of support or assistance regarding these issues. She may give financial advice or connect you with someone who does. This woman may, this makes so much sense. This woman may be someone you meet where you make your money, or maybe a woman of wealth and value. Either way, this card is telling you to be on the lookout for helpful assistance or even the possibility of new love or friendship connected to a woman of wealth or business. That's what this conjunction is talking about. There's somebody here that you guys need to be connecting with, or maybe this just is symbolic of the more abstract like concept of networking, business networking, or networking, for the purpose of the themes that card was talking about, right? Because I feel like whoever you guys do connect with the Hermit being here underneath, this is someone very wise. This is somebody who knows what they're talking about. This is somebody who's been through a lot. They have the knowledge to help you out. So I think it's about you guys kind of like shifting into a different mindset and allowing this person to help, and actually, even if you don't feel confident to do the things that they're asking you to do or that they're recommending that you do, ask them for support there as well, right? Because I feel like that's the key. Whether this is a specific person or just, metaphorically networking with people who can align with you and support you and pull you out of the storm. All right, let's see, group 3. What else? What else? Group 3. What else? For the month of April, please. We have the Holy Child, Star Seed. I am a divine child of the universe. This is heart chakra energy. Okay, there could be something with children coming through for you guys this month as well, but we'll see what else we get here. Such a cute little baby. More, is this heart chakra as well? Yeah. The inner temple, life lessons. I go within my shadow for deep spiritual growth. Yeah, I definitely see you guys kind of like retracting your energy a little bit here toward the end of the month with the Hermit. And I do feel for a lot of you guys like this is a much needed break, because I do kind of feel you guys getting a little stressed this month, or just feeling stressed about something this month, or just feeling like you don't have the bandwidth to keep going with the direction you've been going. And I think you guys know that it's time to change direction, but maybe there's something about reflecting on whatever support or guidance has been made available to you could be really helpful. So that way you can reemerge next month, feeling more clear-minded and feeling more confident and strong in your decisions. Let's go to this little baby card and see what it says. This says, elevate starry-eyed assignment. You are a celestial child of the cosmos with a dedicated dual mission to elevate your own spiritual awareness as well as the collective consciousness. You are an ancient soul with a divine calling to awaken humanity for the highest good. Know that your noble assignment is divinely guided by the sisters of the Pleiades. Seleno helps you realize that you are a holy child destined to be a channel of light and love. Irrespective of your childhood, recognize that you are an expression of divinity and a leading light in the world. So it's like, this is so beautiful, you guys. Like, I feel like what this is saying is that like whatever you're going through, whatever you're wanting to do, or whatever shift you're trying to make, it's like just confirming, Spirit is saying you're on the right path. Like you guys are meant to be doing whatever this is, right? I just think that right now the Spirit is asking you to think a little bit differently, because I think the way that you've been doing things, you need to detach from, and it's been hard, right? There's broken heart energy here in reverse. So like there's healing here. There is like kind of this energy of this being difficult. and something that you are going to have to muster up the confidence to do. But I do feel like you're supported in your endeavors here with that Holy Child card coming through. All right, let's see. The other thing, I'm getting another message, group 3. At the bottom of the deck, we have this card as well, the Mystic. I weave my magic and surrender to the universe. This is about you not overworking yourself, right? Because with that Strength in reverse, I feel like you guys are burning yourselves out right now. And that's also impacting your ability to kind of see things clearly and to really reflect on the guidance and advice you're being given here. When it comes to whatever this is that you're going for, trying to achieve here, you need to show the universe what you want, right? So put in the effort, do the thing, but the second you start to feel that resistance, like you're burning out, it's time to lean back and let the universe reciprocate, right? It's not all up to you to do everything yourself. And when you're getting into that place of burning out or like spinning your wheels, like you've tried the same thing over and over again, you're not getting the result, it's time to take a break. And just trust that as soon as the sun is going to rise in the morning, you're going to achieve the goal. The universe will provide for you. Okay, so let's continue. Group 3, what else? We have nature. Yeah, I think you guys need to go out in nature for grounding and healing, getting around animals, the outdoors, the ocean, farmlands. That's what this card is saying, and I agree based on what I see here. What else? We have achievement. Enjoy the limelight. You've earned it. Although on family front, okay. So yeah, there's definitely like an energy here of you guys like achieving something or getting recognition for something or maybe hitting a milestone. Let's see. We have opportunities. A stranger is about to change your life. Exciting times and plenty of action, plus a special family reunion looks likely. Okay. There are some kind of little messages about family that are weaved into this as well for some of you guys. But it definitely is kind of confirming that there's somebody here with this this woman holding a coin that's here to support you or offer you an interesting opportunity. Let's see. Ooh, okay, we have jealousy. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors. There it is again, with nature to reconnect and replenish. So literally Spirit is like yelling at you guys to go outside. But yeah, there's also this just like something to be mindful of, like who are you putting out your problems to? Who are you talking to about it? Just vetting people properly and making sure that like the support you're getting is really support. Okay, so this is what I see, group 3. We're going to go ahead now and clear these cards off the table, and let's see what your charms have to say as well. Hey, group 3, and welcome to your charms. So let's go ahead and see what additional messages Spirit has for you from the charms and the dice about your month ahead. So what else does group 3 need to know about this upcoming month of April, Spirit? All right, so we've got number 3. This is the 9th house. Wands, we have Pluto, full moon, and we have Pisces. Okay, what else for group 3, please, Spirit? What else do they need to know about this upcoming month of April? All right. Ooh. All right, let's take a look here. Letter U. So it's saying you. You need to take advice. No, I don't know. Let's see. Lots of stuff coming up in the health and well-being area as well. We have social life stuff here. Love and partnerships. Okay. So with regard to love and partnerships, this is interesting. Like this did not feel like a love reading, but there is something coming through for you guys about somebody, a partnership, somebody who's here to help support you. And with that pack of cards here, this talks about fate. So there's like kind of a fated energy around whoever this business partner is or whoever this, support person is. Kind of connected to that, we have finances and wealth with Pluto here. So there's like a big change that's coming through with regard to that. this month. Pluto is a transformative energy. I wasn't really getting a lot of like things specific to money here, but like it did kind of feel to me like a lot of you guys could be, well, yeah, I mean, we did have this card which was specific to money. So it's like I think there's something connected to that person coming in to support you that's going to be helping with transforming your money. Maybe unearthing some bad habits or unearthing some things that need to be dealt with so that way you can set up a more clean foundation going forward, if that makes sense. Let's see. We have the teddy bear, we have Pisces, and we have the full moon. So social life and others. So there's kind of like a full moon is about closing something out and reflecting on something here, which I feel like we were kind of talking about at the beginning with the conjunctions card, right? Kind of reflecting on how other people impact you, how other people make you feel, and vice versa. Pisces is very spiritual as well. Maybe some of you guys work in like the spiritual community or you're part of like a spiritual community. I kind of see that as well with the 9th house here. And with the teddy bear, there's like, this is about trauma. The teddy bear is signifying trauma. So there's some sort of like wound here or healing that's taking place, reflection on something with regard to your social life and other people, that we're closing this out this month and reflecting on the lessons learned. You guys have a lot going on in the health and well-being area as well, but it's all positive stuff, right? Like I see with the Christmas tree, this talks about joy. So doing things that bring you joy, right? This section is not necessarily about like health. We don't do health readings on this channel because it's not ethical, but I like to think of it as your holistic well-being. And part of your holistic well-being is also like having fun, okay? Right? So there's an energy here of joy with this wand. There's an energy here of passion and excitement, having more energy, doing things like maybe with this key, you guys are coming to a realization, especially toward the ending of the month when you're in that hermit energy, right? That you need to kind of have more balance in your life for your holistic well-being. Yes, you need the security of like working and having money and a career and all that kind of stuff, but whatever you guys have going on is burning you out, right? So there's like the answer to feeling more joy is to like create more joy in your life and to go after the things that you're passionate about. Maybe securing the things that you're passionate about as well, like, through this business partner or making things more official. But yeah, I see you guys having more of an emphasis on those themes for your well-being, like happiness, joy, fun, spirituality, passions, all of that. Then here under spirit and self, we have the 9th house and we have the letter C. So C could be somebody's initials or the initials of something significant to this area of life for you. But 9th house talks about religion, spirituality, philosophy, travel. Some of you guys could be traveling. I didn't show you this, but at the bottom of this deck, we had travel. Long distance communication. You guys could be taking a trip this month as well as something that's for your holistic well-being. Maybe you're going somewhere with the letter C. Maybe that's a country or like a city or state you're going to potentially. And then we have under your guidance and advice section, we have the letter U, we have the number 3, which talks about creativity. And then we have the star, which talks about, I think, success and achievements potentially, right? Dream fulfillment. Okay. So I feel like in order to achieve your dreams, Spirit is saying that you, with the number 3, maybe need to get a little bit more creative, group 3, or think about your creative expression as sort of like the key to unlocking whatever your goals are. And I just kind of feel when I go back to your tarot cards, there is sort of this way of like thinking that I think is kind of blocking you. And I see this desire for progress, but we also need to like get your confidence up so that you know that you can do it. And maybe you just need to lean on the right people for support to feel more empowered in your creative expression and the things that you're going after. But yeah, that's kind of what I'm getting for you, group 3. We'll go ahead and end your message here, but comment below. Let me know what's been going on in your life leading up to this point. What are some of the plans that you guys have for the month of April? If you're not already, please do subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell so you'll be updated when I post the next reading, and I'll see you then. Bye.